shall prosper in his hand. What did Jesus say? Jesus said, you don't take my life, but I lay it down.
That's right.
He said, if I wanted to right now, I could call down a legion of angels and they would come and get me right now. Understand that Jesus could have at any time stopped the process. Jesus could have at any time, instead of allowing himself to go to Calvary, he could have stopped. He could have stopped the ball. He could have said, just like he was in the Garden of Gethsemane, when he said, Father, if there be any other way, let this cup pass from me.
Yes.
But what did he turn around and say? He said, not my will, God. Not my will, but your will be done. This is the reason why we celebrate Jesus. This is the reason for people who say that Jesus is, that is blasphemy when we celebrate Jesus. And it is hypocrisy and we shouldn't celebrate Jesus. No, you don't understand. If you say that, then you don't understand the sacrifice that he made for us. To make a statement like that means that you don't really, truly understand. And watch this. There are people who are sitting in the church who don't understand these things that I'm preaching. There are people, and I'm not necessarily saying this church, but there are people in churches all around the world who go to church but really don't understand who Jesus is. They don't really understand the sacrifice that he made, and they don't understand that he is the only way.
Yes, so true. So true.
Why was he crucified? I'm almost done, y'all. Why was he crucified? Colossians 2 and 15. I'm so proud of myself. 2 and 15. And having spoiled principalities and powers, he made a show of them openly, triumphing over them. He was crucified to make an open show over principalities and powers. God allowed him to be crucified openly because people had to see him die. If people had not seen him crucified, if they didn't see him hang between the thief and the man who said, remember me when you enter into your kingdom. If they had not seen him with their own eyes hang there and drip blood, if they had not seen the soldier take his spear and pierce his side, then they could have just tried to say, when they saw him walking the earth, that he didn't die. People try to say it now, even though we know that he died right there. And the way that the Bible describes the water and the blood coming forth, it only comes out like that after death. If he was still alive, then it would not have poured from him in that way. See, even medical doctors can prove through the description of his death that he was truly dead. So he had to allow, God had to do it openly. He could have allowed Jesus to be crucified in private, but if he had it done, then there would be, if there's not a private crucifixion, there can't be, if it's not public crucifixion, it can't be public glory.
That's right. That's right.
So God wanted to publicly glorify his son. He wanted to do it so that all eyes could see. In other words, all eyes was on him. All eyes was on him.